Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video helpful or useful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe leave a comment saying thanks. It really helps with the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon, and there's a link in the description that will take you to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? It is a drone, which is great for older kids, even adults, but more importantly, for beginners. It is by a company called Attop, and this is the box it's going to come in once you order it. And then once you open it up, you're going to get everything you need. First off, you are going to get a easy-to-read user manual that's going to tell you all the different operations and functions, and a lot of that we're going to cover here very, very shortly. You are going to get a remote control that will allow you to operate it. It takes 3 batteries, which they do include. And then there is this little optional mount, which you can just slide in like so. And then this will hold your phone if you want to use your phone also while controlling the drone itself. But yeah, so you have your controls right here, your different modes, and then the power button in the center. On the back, you have a button for recording video or taking a picture. And then, in addition to this, you will naturally get the drone itself. But before we go over that, you are going to get 4 spare propellers in case you damage your propellers. So they include 4 of these. They're also going to include some screws in case those get lost, and then a screwdriver so you can assemble it all. Now, when you get the drone, it's not going to have these little shields on it. They're really easy to install. There's just some holes right here on the sides. You're just going to push them down, and then in the middle, there is a little tiny screw that you will screw on to make them nice and secure. You can put these on without removing the propellers, but I will say it's a lot easier if you just undo the propeller and then put on that little screw on all 4 sides. Total assembly time, no more than 5 minutes. On the bottom here, you'll basically, these are the landing gear kind of, you just slide them on like so, and then that way the drone can land perfectly fine. Now, on the underside, there's this little trap door. You're going to slide this down and pop it open, and there is the battery unit. It's going to come with 2 batteries. There is this one, and then you have another one, and then you charge those up via a USB charger. Now, I will say battery life. The battery life doesn't last very long. If you want to use both batteries, that's going to get you approximately about 24 minutes of fly time. So it doesn't have a super long battery life, but enough to take it outside and have fun with it. When you close this, just make sure you line up with the 2 slots and pull forward, and that is how you shut the door. On the side here is the little switch that will turn on the drone. So just turn that on. And as you can see, you know it is on because the blue and the green light will start blinking, and then you can turn on your remote control to begin pairing it so it is ready to go. Okay, so once it is paired, the light will turn solid. You're just going to need to press the joysticks here or move them and get it into the pair mode. Once you are ready to start running the blades, you're just going to simply move up on the joystick here, and then you can start to take off and do the controls. Press down and it will turn it off. Now let's go over several of the features while you get to see footage of this guy in action. So first off, before I do that, I want to show you one last quick thing. Right here on the front is a tiny little camera. So this, like I said earlier on the remote, you can use it to take pictures or video. It has an FHD 1080p camera. Expect the quality just to be okay. It's more fun taking with. It's not going to be incredible stunning footage because it's just not a massive, great 4K type camera, but it is fun to kind of see your world around you from the sky. The camera is not also adjustable. It is a fixed viewpoint. So when you're utilizing that, just keep that in mind. Now you can see the footage on your phone if you connect it via the app. So you can utilize that. Now also with the camera, it does have the ability to do gesture controls. I don't really use the gesture controls very often, but you can use the gesture controls to do different things like telling it to take off, move forward, backwards, etc. You can also use voice controls to do the same thing if you want to do that. Now, let's talk about speed, because it has 3 different speed options. It has a slow or lower speed level, a medium speed level, and a fast speed level. So as you're learning to use this as a beginner, you'll kind of get the feel of how fast you want to go with the drone. And then for fun, just showing off stuff, it has a bunch of different stunt modes. And the best way to see all those is by looking in the manual, but it does things like the spinning 360, kind of going like in a kind of upside down feature, which is a lot of fun to show off. And when you're playing with kids, it's a cool little feature to just kind of get a feel of what a drone is like and what a drone can do. So overall, I am really pleased with this drone. I like how it's lightweight and it's easy to utilize for a beginner. If it hits a tree or doesn't land right, it's not the end of the world. But because it is light, it will blow a lot easier in the wind. So keep that in mind if you are trying to control this on a windy day. That may not be a good idea. You want to make sure it's nice and calm outside. But overall, I'm a fan of it, especially for beginners. So if you are in the market for a drone, this one is worth totally checking out, especially if you're a beginner and getting you set up for something maybe more advanced down the road. That is basically it. If there's something that I didn't cover that you're curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. And until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.